Many women are surprised when back pain starts to appear during perimenopause and menopause. They start to assume it's because they are getting older, but the reality is much deeper. If your back pain has seemed to start out of nowhere in your 40s and 50s, menopause may be playing a bigger role than you realize. So, there are a few reasons why this happens. Number one is loss of muscle strength and support. As estrogen levels decline, women naturally start to lose their muscle mass and strength, especially if they are not actively strength training. And your muscles act as a body's natural support system for the spine. So, less muscle mass means more stress on the joints and ligaments, making everyday tasks harder, more painful. Common signs are you are starting to have difficulty with tasks that you used to be previously easier for you, feeling weaker than you used to, experiencing more fatigue at the end of the day. Chances are your muscle mass is declining and your strength training is not keeping up with the declining muscle mass. Second thing that happens is changes in bone health. During perimenopause and menopause, bone loss starts to accelerate. This can lead to initially osteopenia and then, in some extreme cases, osteoporosis, which, as you can imagine, the bone tissue quality starts to decline. That can lead to poorer joint health, more aches and pains, changes in posture, things like that. Loss of height is something that we commonly see in older females. That is because of the rapidly progressing osteoporosis. Third reason is reduced physical activity. Naturally, when people have more pain, they tend to move less. Less movement makes our joints stiffer, our muscles are naturally atrophying, our natural endurance and stamina starts to decline, and we kind of fall in this vicious cycle of pain, and inactivity. You want to start the activity, but every time you start a new exercise routine, pain starts to creep back up. And the fourth reason this happens is increased joint sensitivity. Because of hormonal changes, your bones and your muscles, and naturally your body, is more sensitive to the signal of pain. Remember that pain is just a signal. And if your body is more sensitive to it, you're just feeling the same amount of pain more. That's just your body's natural mechanism. Estrogen naturally keeps our pain sensitivity at our lower levels, but we don't have that cushion anymore. So that's why the aches and pains that were brewing in the background start to surface. The good news, this isn't something that you just have to accept. The most effective strategies often include targeted exercise routines and strength training, maintaining your bone mass and your muscle mass through proper nutrition and weight bearing activity. You want to address your activity limitations earlier. If you have any aches or pains that are preventing you from being active, you want to get them checked out, you want to get them addressed. Staying active and addressing the problem sooner will definitely give you much better results than waiting on to it. Back pain during menopause and perimenopause isn't always just aging. Changes in muscle strength, bone density, and exercise endurance levels play a very key role. And if you start to act on it early, you can stay independent and stronger for years to come. If you are over 50 and you're starting to experience back pain, stiffness, don't assume that that's something that you have to live with. Understanding the cause is the first step towards finding the right solution.